What you smoking podcast? Getting right. Rolling tight. Up there smoking that sticky tonight. Inhale. Don't cough, don't choke. Just breathe in slow and hold the smoke. Yeah, getting right, rolling tight. Up there smoking that sticky tonight. Inhale, exhale, don't cough, don't choke. Just breathe in deep and hold the smoke. Sativa, indica, hydroponic leaves, spinach, broccoli, greens, trees. No sticks, no stems, no seeds. Floating sky high like you got wings. Smoke filling up the house right now. Setting off the smoke detector out. I'm smoking every day, no doubt. I don't know about you now. Smoking on.
What you smoking on? Here we are back. We had a little technical difficulty earlier, and we're trying to make it back through. So a shout out to all my What You Smoking On trustees. What You Smoking On? This is the What You Smoking On podcast that's sponsored by Potts Grove Farms, a virtual cannabis business, Virtuous Cannabis IPO, where you can get investments in the company. Just follow me for equity. If you download pottsgrovefarms.com and go down to the website and subscribe, you will get $150 worth of stock in the Black Unicorn Factory, our parent company. If you follow me for 18 months, you will have $180,000 worth of stock in Potts Grove Farms, the Black Unicorn Factory. When we go into the stock market in 2 years, your $180,000 will be $1,800,000. You get 1,000 times your investment. Where else can you listen to a podcast, and every time you listen and you tap your likes and tap your subscription, you get stock in a company? Nowhere on the planet. They're giving you $5 a free ticket to hear, but where are you going to get stock to close the wealth gap? So that's where we're at right now. Let me shout out my folks. Let me shout out Big Texas, Dallas, Texas. Hey, Bobby Love. We here with you, bro. I'm glad you're with me. We got South Carolina, Megaroo out of South Carolina. We got Major Grams out of North Carolina. Magic Brown, New Jersey. Plainfield. Essence Rue out of Newark. Got Young Snap out of Tampa, Florida. TNT out of Memphis. Bro James, Milwaukee, who put me on the game, bro James, a hell of a man there. And Big Shaba out of Georgia. And we got our old faithfuls, Big Clinto out of Cali. We're doing the most with PDQ, Bompton's Most Wanted. So we all in the house, gonna have some fun going through the ins and outs, the legalities, the myths, and what people think this is. And we're gonna share views. This is an open forum. And give me everything that you know, anything that you have access to, any new things that you hear about cannabis, let me know. And I will do my best to research it, find it out from all over the world. We hitting this hard. Now let's deal with legislation. Our boy Trump, Mr. Donald Duck himself, the acting Attorney General Todd Blanche announced that Donald Trump's administration is moving forward with processing marijuana rescheduling. More than 4 months after the president issued an executive order telling the Department of Justice to get it done in a most expeditious manner, the Department of Justice, the marijuana products will be regulated by state medical cannabis licensing and will immediately move to Schedule 3. and as well as all products dealing the marijuana approved by the Drug and Department of Drug Administration, Food and Drug Administration, then beginning June 29th of this year. So they'll be rescheduling and they're expediting, making it a Schedule 3. So they're moving into legalizing the scaling of selling cannabis in stores. We have some states that's holding out and trying to back out of it, but we're getting a pretty good for them. So now our next contest is everybody's talking about ZA. I hear ZA this, ZA that. What is ZA? What is the cannabis that's ZA? You hear about it. Oh yeah, I got ZA. They got this ZA, and okay. So now let's talk about market context. In California, ZA often refers to indoor-grown, miraculously cultivated cannabis, although high-end, light-assist greenhouse in Northern California. The term Zaza is also known in the specific strand by the South Bay Genetics, Scout OG, and Gas Station Bob. Hyperzo, a specific strand released by Humboldt Seed Company that can reach up to 35% THC, described as sweet, buttery vanilla with a note of diesel. White Zaza, a Humboldt-grown hybrid strand featured by brands like Up North, known for being sun-grown with high-end, rich, layered terpenes. Zaza Skunk is a hybrid developed by Purple Captor Seeds and featured a strong chemical gas lemon scent. The strand derives what was a slang premium quantity THC, often exceeding 25 to 30% of THC. Here's what defines an actual ZA strand. Genetics: 70% indica, 30% sativa hybrid with candy forward terpenes, phyllis appearance, dense grape shaped, hard shaped nugs in purple and dark green hues covered with frosty terpenes. Lineage shares characteristics with Zaka, Gelato, and Runts are the familiarities. Recognized, listed as a recoverable cultive and leafy, airbud, and dispensary menus in 2022. The aroma serves as another qualifier. True Zaza delivers a complex terpene profile featuring earthly, spicy, diesel notes blend with a sweet, sour lemon hints. You'll notice the dominant terpenes like and creating a decisive pungent signature. The term Zaza didn't arrive in the mainstream vocabulary by accident. It was carried there by Atlanta rap scene in the late 2010. Rapper by the name of Ola Runt and Lil Z's first popularized the slang with Old Runts tweeting exotic weed Zaza. In 2019, it was cemented its meaning, and it wasn't until about just marijuana grades. It was about status. In 2020, artists with national reach picked up the term. 21 Savage rapped about smoking on Zaza, and while Moneybagg Yo referred to premium pricing in his lyrics. These mentions transformed Zaza to a regional slang and recognize weed quantity labels across hip hop culture. So that's the creation of Za. And these are the looks. These are the terpenes. These are the nugs. So when you hear somebody telling you about Za, this is what Za should look like. It comes from Humboldt County in Northern California. These are some amazing nugs. And I understand they put you way deep down under, really where you want to be, if that's where you want to be. So that's just part of the things that you will be seeing. So we know what Za is now. When everybody's talking about Za, I go to the dispensaries and people try to take, oh no, this is Za, and you got this. No, if it's not in ground, it's not at least 30% THC. You ain't got Za, bruh. You got Ba. So we're gonna get on into that, and we're gonna get on out of here. And here's another fine day of what you smoking. Let me know, Kentucky, what you smoking. Illinois, what you smoking. Everybody, what you smoking.
I let the smoke out. What you smoking up? What you smoking? Yes. Pretendo, 3 blunts rolled, call it extendo. Blow smoke, smoke clouds roll out the window. Trunk bumping loud, that shit in the stereo. That's the blood smoke filling the air though. Inhale deep, exhale real slow. What you smoking now? Got that purple, that white, and that kush, that Khalifa, that kitchen show. Now let the smoke out slow. What you smoking now? What you smoking? I'm high as fuck. Work with the cushion, I mix it up, I roll it up for OD. I hit it, you hit it. Cup up pass with me. Don't fuck up the rotation. I'm baby, legal medicated, so elevated. I think I levitated. About to roll another, put another OZ on the scale. Wait, time to inhale. What you smoking now? What you smoking now? Got that part, that bacon, that kush, that Khalifa, that kitchen show. Take a bullet, now let the smoke out slow. Smoking now. Tell me what you smoking on. What you smoking on podcast? What you smoking on podcast?